Flying hello everybody! Welcome back to my channel. I haven't been here for eternity again. Well, I managed to cope with the fact I can't maintain a consistent level of productivity on YouTube and produce videos regularly. Today I'm excited to share with you the process of creating a canvas painting. Lately, I've been mostly working digitally, so it's an absolute delight to dive back into using traditional materials after a long break. For this painting, I will be using my favorite tempera paint, along with some random synthetic round brushes and a cotton canvas. I've made a decision to transform some playful and whimsical elements from my sketchbook into a canvas painting. To begin the process, I started with creating a rough sketch on my iPad using the same proportions as my canvas. Procreate Canvas guidelines will help me to transfer the sketch to the actual canvas. I began my sketching process by recreating the guidelines. It could look much better and more precise, but suddenly I realized I don't have a ruler at hand, so I had to do it by eye. Using the guidelines, I can transfer the sketch onto the canvas in a more accurate manner. While it may look not exactly the same as a digital sketch, it's still a reliable and convenient method for transferring the overall composition. It may be considered old-fashioned way, but it remains an effective way to bring the sketch to life on the canvas. I have a brief and important announcement to make. This video is sponsored by my Patreon. Join it if you'd like to have access to dozens of color palettes, full process videos, exclusive podcast episodes, high-res art prints, tutorials, my flaming brushes set for Procreate, and other occasional exclusive content. Joining my Patreon is the best way to support my creative journey. It means the world to me to have you as a part of this tiny and creative community. I'm truly grateful for your support and participation. You can find a link in the description below. Thank you, and now let's get back to the video. Once the sketch is complete, I like to lighten it slightly. For this, I use a soft eraser, which works well with the canvas surface, allowing me to remove effectively the guidelines and dark parts of the sketch. In keeping with my traditional approach, I will be using only basic colors throughout the painting process. I enjoy mixing my own greens, oranges and purples, as it brings me, great pleasure to experiment with different tints and shades. This process allows me to create a unique color palette, and it's simply fun. Normally, I have a tendency to work with tempera in a thick and creamy manner, applying a generous amount of paint. However, for this particular painting, I wanted to experiment with a slightly different technique. I opted to add more water to the paint, creating a thinner consistency and applying a thinner layer on the canvas. I also attempted to mix certain shades, directly on the canvas itself. Sometimes it worked well, sometimes not. At first, it was difficult to adapt to this technique, and I got used to it, I think, only by the end of my first day's painting session. Initially, I found myself feeling quite disappointed with the interim result of the painting. However, the following day I decided to gather myself, make necessary corrections, and proceed to complete the artwork. I believe it's important to remember that creative endeavors often involve moments of doubt and frustration, but pushing through those challenges can lead to a wonderful and sometimes unpredictable outcome. Anyway, frustration at some point is not a reason to give up. Art is about playful experiments and exploration in the first place, right?
Me wind and rain, you're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine.
Once I completed the painting, I applied a layer of transparent acrylic fixative to protect and enhance the final result. Tempera paint dries with a matte finish, and the acrylic fixative brings out its vibrancy and adds an attractive shine.
But I don't wanna miss you, baby, so I stand up and speak my mind.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Bye!